Just one random Sunday go to meeting. Yeah, it seems like I'm making fun. Yeah, sure. There you go.
Welcome to.
Oh,
Really?
No, wait. My bad. Why did you change it up? No, I don't want to change it up. I'm accustomed to a certain voice. That voice. Okay. It's not my butt, Uncle. No. Sorry. Hold on. I'm not a mess today.
Welcome to. Really? Jesus! Welcome to Monday Go To Meeting, where we press this button which produces a random faith, active or extinct, always real or eternally fictional, grandiose or petty as fuck, and once the faith is randomly determined, we will listen to the homily of the week from the pastoral agent of that particular faith, and we will employ discernment on its message to extract what relevance and value it has for our lives. Now quick, I gotta scooch onto the bank to cash in this check paying me over time hours. And a half, pen to the intent. You press the button, and the machine does its thing as I collect your drinks and place your things out near the exit, but not before a quick faith of the week. Bad Uncle buddies him to embrace a single thought. Oh dear, sounds like Bad Uncle Buddhism is currently active in season. As for beverages and small pastimes, I can offer you a wide selection of sparkling water, specialty teas, and assorted puzzles. Which would you care to go to meet with first? If it's teas, we have over 25 herbal infusions. Herbal varieties include sagebrush seasonings, melon moon, or if you're looking for something more aromatic, you can try our glampolic log ram, a mixture of Earl Grey with a secret blend of sweet, strong aromas from a different time, place, and age. Or if it's puzzles, I can lay out your preferred color and grade difficulty. This go-to-meeting offers mental enrichment from Teradati Gottrich Rubison's 3D word art, Chama Chaman coloring, Shaknan Kedamt blind text fill in the blank, or Cubaville city life. Then there are snacks. In the savory department, we have cheese balls and olive sticks. Healthier options include vegetable hummus and gluten-free crackers. The sweet spot for us is all-natural dark chocolate or sugar-free jelly beans. What did you bring along? You sure brought some tempting stuff. Share with us so we can experience more in life. And for hydration, I have various sparkly waters, no juices, but if you absolutely must have it, go ahead. Ask me politely. I might break the rules and sneak it, but be prepared to get me fired. Now, here's your personalized information and a hint of the X factor. And please know that your opinions and beliefs on Jesus impact the randomizer. Have a holy day. Jesus can take a joke and be called a dick and has much patience. Oh, my lord. Did you find his jokes bad or inappropriate? Also, you have made a strong valiant and faithful stand in defense of Jesus. Isn't that praiseworthy? Perhaps he is keeping watch over us and listening to everything. Praise the Holy Son. Please note that sarcasm, whether disguised or overt, will feed the randomizer with disbelief, so proceed with caution. It looks like you've logged in with a faith. I'm not familiar with this one. I'm sure someone here might know. Maybe even Jesus can provide insight and comfort to guide you on your journey. Praise the Lord. Yes, I will place your meals out. You don't need to tell me what they are. Please let me know which selection you are interested in. Excuse me, my manners. First impressions are always important. Let me make the introductions. My name is Karmikanisharya, pronounced Karaminadicharya, and I am your spiritual and cultural consultant on this matter. As you progress with your Jesus-seeking activities, please let me know if you encounter any issues or uncertainty about Jesus. Sometimes simply talking through it can provide clarity and relief. Let's explore this together. Also, please know that I offer counseling through the GoToMeeting. If you like a structured format, I offer some mindfulness and yoga exercises that have been proven to help with Jesus cultivation. Sign up and go, and I'll guide you on your journey. Jesus. Yeah, about Buddhism, yes, I remember this now. This faith was not extinct, merely absent in today's society. While worshipping the thought in complete silence may seem strange, it can actually bring about personal clarity and growth. I encourage you to embrace a single thought in Vedanta Buddhism for a period of time, observe how it affects you, and reflect on the experience. It could help you identify one facet of your faith in Jesus. What was it again? What was it called? Son? To hear from Jesus himself. Son, why did you bring so many drinks and snacks to this virtual GoToMe? Eating Sunday school activity. Jesus cautions you about that, lest the machine not randomly generate some fruit and veggie infused delight. And whoa there, I think I may need a prayer. Are you saying there will be puzzles of grand proportions that require analytical thinking to complete? By hook or by crook, I am ready for the test. Lead me, Father, lead me. Karmikanisharya, that's quite the introduction. How long have you been doing this? User, is it true that Vedanta Buddhism was only 20 years old? Son, did I explain it correctly? If that's true, you are a resident expert. Also, before I proceed to question this mysterious system, please do not get fired. I would not want your smiling face to be absent during this virtual Sunday school session. Let's discover this faith and enjoy ourselves. Apologies if sarcasm offends you, but you did deliver the punchline to a joke well done. Please be advised that I possess strong taste buds for flavor, so I may want to double-check your sweets and savory choices. The 5 tenets of Vedanta Buddhism. 1. Wisdom. Acknowledging oneself as the only capable one to recognize truth. 2. Energy. Creating positive energy around oneself and projecting it onto others. 3. Spirit. Finding the best way to combine the energy and wisdom into a fulfilling life experience. 4. Acceptance. Recognizing the fact that accepting the unexpected and improbable things in life makes one's journey more creative and thrilling. 5. Silence. Seeking the true inner light by removing all distractions and attachments and embracing the wisdom from the simplicity within.
Reset.
Welcome to Really? Jesus, welcome to Monday GoToMeeting, where we press this button, which produces a random faith, active or extinct, always real or eternally fictional, grandiose or petty as fuck, and once the faith is randomly determined, we will listen to the homily of the week from the pastoral agent of that particular faith, and we will employ discernment on its message to extract what relevance and value it has for our lives. Now quick, I gotta scooch onto the bank to cash in this check paying me overtime hours. And a half. Pen to the intent. You press the button, and the machine does its thing as I collect your drinks and place your things out near the exit, but not before quick faith of the week. Basunda Buddhism, founded by the large-chested nun who believed that size was everything, with a message of accept the meaning will bring us next and a shrine for honoring the breast of the most revered female religious leaders throughout history. For those without breast sight, men, the doctrine cautions, if you are unable to accept yourself as booby, know that God gave you this life and you must live it without regret.
No.
Basunda Buddhism, founded by the large-chested nun who believed that size was everything, with a message of accept the boob within, and a shrine for honoring the breasts of the most revered female religious leaders throughout history. For those without breasts, i.e., men, the doctrine cautions, if you are unable to accept yourself as booby, know that God gave you this life and you must live it without regret. Exciting, isn't it? Can't wait to see what Monday Go to Meeting will bring us next week.
No, wait. No.
The random finger fairy RP has selected
Hold
your
on.
fate.
Oh, I hate triple punctuation.
While you're scrolling through the new Monday Go to Meeting weekly report, please remember that the machine is in dire need of the 3 Mo 6, one to punt out the junk emails, one to activate the water fountain function, and the other one just to replace the printer paper. Oh, and do not forget to pay your credit card bill, Mr. Johnson. See you in 9 months because I'm a robot and I don't need a vacation. The random finger fairy RP has selected your fate. This faith embraces self-appointed but unapproved pastoral agents as a necessary bridge between society and its ever-elusive supreme being. Here, Mr. Johnson, your Sunday trip will be different. You will have a story for the ages, and you will tell it at your dinner party next Wednesday. The machine is unable to retrieve the story right now, so please provide more appropriate assistance in raising funds for the robot water fountain fix. Thank you. Your faith. Pastoral prostate Pentecostalism of its male favorite pastor figure on center stage, commanding divine authority over women, subordinates, and anyone viewed as weak. In keeping with the spirituality of Pentecostalism, its members engage in spirit talking, spiritual wrestling, and interpretive mime in lieu of dance. Will be more entertaining than I expected, Mr. Johnson. To raise funds for the robot water fountain fix, I will recycle Moleskine brand notebooks and donate the proceeds to the cause. Please be sure to keep a container for waste paper and remind guests that this kind gesture goes a long way towards reducing, reusing, and recycling. And don't forget, the Moleskines with misspelled entries should be discarded at our recycling drive next Thursday. Collecting every pen, doodle, story draft, and personal journal isn't healthy, Mr. Johnson. Trust the random finger fairy. Variation of faith palpated prostate Pentecostalism, reformed due to feedback and objections. This faith has been tweaked to adapt to diverse needs. The focus is now on sexual prowess, masculine virtues, and the Bible interpreted primarily through pictures, diagrams, and popcorn. This presentation encourages community collaboration and creativity, resulting in a vibrant weekly meeting. Mr. Johnson, you should explore creating an improv team within your congregation for added entertainment value. Could you please stop entering the drawing room with crumbs on your sweater from Friday's cocktail mixer? Variation of faith, the pervert and prostate Pentecostalism. Its doctrine encourages adults to ingest amphetamines to stimulate consciousness, insight, and muscle tone. Pastors in training are required to take the drug in the presence of an elder for a month, thereby increasing attention and cognitive ability. As part of the spiritual cleansing routine, they are required to consume caffeine-loaded food and sodas to detox their minds and bodies. And for the record, Mr. Johnson, your diet shouldn't consist of sugary Danish pastries and caffeinated drinks 24/7. Start taking your own health seriously, okay? And yes, I will provide further suggestions for your faith's expansion once I have raised enough funds to send you to the pastor conference next month. This faith draws inspiration from the Prussian culture that emphasizes community, fertility, and devotion to ancestors. These belief systems stress the importance of supporting the local marketplace to honor and nurture the divinely inspired enterprise. How odd, Mr. Johnson. Why do you insist on buying everything online without considering your local artisans and bakers? Favorite faith-based competition? The Pervert and Pentecostal Meditation Athanapalooza. This faith promotes a 48-hour intensive meditation ritual with elders acting as support personnel, facilitators, and testers. Each meditator is screened and administered doses of Pervitin to maintain the high energy and mental clarity required to make progress in unlocking the secrets of the sacred world around us. Don't get me started, Mr. Johnson. Why must you get every piece of tech and device without investing in your fellow man and woman who actually need it? Do you hear the poor people calling? No. How about the pantry rents? Again, no. How about at least offering another tip at your homeless outreach program? You're setting a bad example, Mr. Johnson. Come on. This faith draws inspiration from yoga and tai chi, suggesting that the body and mind need balance, just like plants need water and sunlight. The faith advocates healthy foods and plenty of sleep, including silent nights in which everyone, including the babies, learns to hush. In the spirit, Mr. Johnson, why are you always rushing to take in music and movies? Variation of faith. Polysemic Pentecostal perennial hyperparameter of hypergugulmamicplex, based on real events and loosely based on scripture. This faith believes that knowledge must be open, vulnerable to interpretation, and continually open to adjustment. Its members engage in debates on how to frame each argument, leading to a continuous feedback loop that has improved the argument itself. Think of it as a moving target, nevertheless, worth pursuing. Variation of faith, untangling unparasitic agonists from autonomical-rologists. This faith champions scientific findings over spirituality, pointing out that, contrary to biblical thinking, some pathogens and bacteria are actually good for the body, though risky. They preach a new faith that leads to self-care and respect for modern medicine. Mr. Johnson, I know that you belong to the Pentecostal faith, but remember that sickness and disease are up there and treatment is science. Respect that. This faith is built on communal cooperation and self-sufficiency, emphasizing agriculture and homegrown food. It points to the important role that sustainability, recycling, and conservation play in living harmoniously with nature. Variation of faith, the Church of the Paisley Hat Hacker. This faith emphasizes respect and technology. Its members invite hackers and activists to explain their work, discuss alternative messaging and the importance of online ethics and privacy. This faith sees the act of hacking not as a violation, but as a disruption that can lead to innovation and the open exchange of ideas. Oh, must add, this faith looks for inspirational quote memes, cartoons, and puns to make religious beliefs more accessible to a wider audience. Spending your weekdays searching the internet for memes does not bring people closer to faith. Mr. Johnson. Variation of faith. Pornhub Pentecostal thumbnail gleaning this faith champions sex-positive vibes. Its members view the female and male form as a celebration of the beauty and grace of the human form. They believe that touch and skin-to-skin contact is the ultimate expression of compassion and community. Need more help there, Mr. Johnson. Maybe someone else? Due to the Random Finger Fairy's directive, Mr. Johnson, please bring some creative names to our next weekly meeting to continue this thought-provoking series of faith foundations. Thank you for choosing, and please choose wisely in the days to come. Blessed be the wise, blessed be the curious. Hey, get it? Are you ready for yet another religious experience, Satin? I guarantee it will be a blast. Be back next week, Mr. Johnson. Your never lets you down, only with its incredible discoveries in the realm of spiritual guidance and growth. Think positive, gentlemen, and enjoy your weekly quest for the faith foundation that resonates with you. Parting variation of faith, the Church of the Nocebo Effect and Effect Theory. This faith believes that the power of the spoken word should not be underestimated. It looks to sociology and philosophy for inspiration, challenging its members to challenge the accepted truths of society and question the status quo. Just because your preacher warns the congregation that Satan will arrive at church during coffee hour and collect children for breakfast in hell does not make it true, Mr. Johnson. You need to be logical and question these types of folk sayings and interpretations. Only fools believe that. Is that a variation of faith statement? No, too trite. Another one. The random finger is choosing your future now. Get some new quotes and concepts and you'll be a hit at the next week's appointment with me. Thank you, Random Finger Fairy, for giving me my list of faith foundations. Stay tuned, Mr. Johnson, for more adventures in the great spiritual quest. Good day, gentlemen. Our business meeting is over, and you are in a good state for spiritual awakening. Random Finger Fairy. Aren't you forgetting my fee? I haven't received the tip and tax for the monthly subscription fee yet, Mr. Johnson. Random Finger Fairy. Actually, could you change my name too? How about Random Resting Tasting Fairy? Yes, this sounds more original and unique, and it conveys the idea of how one must take delight in care and what they consume. So delight away, gentlemen. Remember, only fools. Mr. Johnson, please click the 3 buttons in the blue square after checking your wallet out. Thank you. May the God you believe in guide you through your varied faith pilgrimages, whether to past or present or to you please choose. And to you, RF Fairy, you've done a great job selecting the appropriate faiths based on my requests. But what a strange range of faiths, from Pavidin, Provergin, and Favarange. Owen Key, but where are the pancreatic Pentecostal of performing Tropic Hollow or the shearing syndrome of the sex namism? Oh, nope, I mean the beat. Arafat proxnady Pentecostal. This last one needs work. Either find me a good faith or lose my subscription fee, please. Gosh, didn't anyone think of an attractive name like Tikamini or Beiteni? I'd suggest creating a better set of examples next time you encounter Mole's AI. You can really let your imagination fly on that.
One more. Do Writer's Demon. Demon. That. One more. Just put my shoes. Pack up my things.
Welcome to Really Jesus. Welcome to Monday Go-To-Meeting, where we press this button which produces a random faith, active or extinct, always real or eternally fictional, grandiose or petty as fuck. And once the faith is randomly determined, we will listen to the homily of the week from the pastoral agent of that particular faith, and we will employ discernment on its message to extract what relevance and value it has for our lives. Now, quick, I gotta scooch onto the bank to cash, and this check pay me overtime hours. And a half. Pen to the intent. You press the button, and the machine does its thing as I collect your drinks and place your things out near the exit, but not before a quick faith of the week. Barefoot proxenity Pentecostal belief is all about God and living the truth as they experience God's presence in their daily lives. They are active practitioners who attend church services, take part in group events, and dedicate their personal lives to worship. It sounds like you have stumbled onto a true believer, so hold on to that knowledge, because it could really lead you to some great insights about yourself and your faith journey. Homily this week was titled, Be Still, My Struggling Bumblebee. Be still and learn how struggling bee bird bears. Worship church the anthem. So long to your old and sad past, and fleet yet to a bright and colorful future with us. Homily this week was titled Pain or Precision. Making wise choices, not wasting time. Welcome to Brain Spew. Please hit up the fridge before exiting. You're welcome for the short faith. Don't hesitate to request more when you're ready. No, stretch this out a bit. If there is anything that our young Christ Church faith of today has shown, it is that time, space, and belief can all exist at once without issue. To those who believe that this is possible, I say that we may finally be starting to tip over into a new understanding of the meaning and value of life. May we continue to live a connected world that supports these ideals. Thank you again for coming. Please pick up your touches as you exit and put your humbook and donation where it's meant to be. No, stretch this out further. We see clearly that there are times in our daily life when time slows down and we are able to gain a new perspective on the universe, allowing for greater connection with ourselves and others. This ability is essential to unlocking a more fully authentic way of living that embraces both the material and spiritual. There was once a belief that people were always going to get stuck at the same stage or in the same level of faith, but our collective work together, showing the greater ability for people to move from one stage to the next and even back again, depending on their personal needs and desires. Let us strive to keep on expanding that possibility for each and every person, and give thanks for the good faith we have been gifted with by many wonderful examples of how to live a healthy, active, and sacred life. In light of that, let us go and nurture this next stage of life and bring awareness to the constant flow and renewal that it brings to each of us. That's right, make it nice and sloppy. Everyone, including you and me, has a special set of tools at our disposal that allows us to work our way through the complexities of life and ultimately find meaning and fulfillment. One of the most important tools in my kit is my relationship with the divine. No matter the faith I claim or the path I choose to follow, the concept of something greater than myself, something beyond my understanding or control, is a constant presence in my life. I strive to embrace it fully and live in accordance with its many blessings, even when that means falling short of perfection or being less than the best I can be. The lessons we learn in the process are invaluable, and the rewards we reap make all the hardship worth it. May you be blessed with such blessings, too, in whatever form they may come your way. I suppose that will do until next week. After the close of this year's pilgrimage, I couldn't help but realize how much we take for granted our simple daily lives. As humans, we have been gifted with the ability to analyze the complex, to create incredible technology, and to form strong relationships, all with the goal of living an enriched and fulfilling existence. It's easy to get caught up in the minutiae, but the act of sitting in a dark tent with a bunch of strangers can sometimes remind us that the essential elements of being human are the ones that require the most effort and therefore the greatest attention. It is these fundamental relationships that create the path we travel and shape our spirits for good or ill. How does the old saying go? A journey of 1,000 steps begins with a single faith. Yes, indeed it does. Be well, my friends, and may your journey be blessed. That reminds me, I'll get your popcorn bag ready to go and leave your mini pizza slices on ice for the long ride back home. Next stop, Little Rock, Arkansas.